Good morning, everybody. Just getting set up. Class will start in just a few minutes. Just enjoy the sound of the seagulls, and I'll be back shortly to begin practice. Good morning, good morning. We still have a couple minutes before we begin. Little coffee. Thank you for joining me today. I'll start being out here more frequently. Maybe not here in this exact location, but let me give you a little look around while we can. I don't know how to pop this to the other side, but I can show you this way. We've got a beautiful pool view and a view of the bridge and the bay. I'm very fortunate at this moment. Some of Rush's family is renting this house right here on the bay, trying to social distance and isolate, and could not ask for a better view to do some yoga. The little cousins are up there, so we'll see if they stay put or they pop down through the video. That's definitely a possibility. Let's see, and we'll get us all set up. About another minute till we begin at 9 a.m. And you guys have to forgive me because I don't have a tripod or any fancy setup yet. Literally, we are on top of a pool storage container and propped up. Maybe, depending on if the beach opens up or not, maybe I'll actually invest in getting a fancy tripod, or if anybody has an extra one and wants to shoot it my way, that would be cool. Let's get all set up. So for practice today, you can be in your living room, you can be anywhere you want, just as long as you turn off that TV, turn off that news, get yourself nice and comfortable. Again, sorry for any outside distractions or noise. We are out by a pool, got the pump turned off, so I'll try to project and be loud enough here. Feel free to pop in and join along, or save this video for later for whenever you need a nice gentle flow practice. We're going to take it nice and slow, nice and easy today. Just another moment and we will begin. We got that Lucky Goat coffee. Those of you in Tallahassee know it's the good stuff. Love this. All right. So So you might want to have a pillow or a blanket nearby, something like that that you can use as a prop. I have one of these little beach blankets. You can get them at the Express Lane or any gas station really for pretty affordable. And they're really nice if you need some extra cushion wherever you're at or for propping up. Sometimes our joints are a little bit stiff in the mornings, and we're going to work on that. Go ahead and take my shades off since I'm over here in the shade under these beautiful oleanders, and we're going to go ahead and begin. So if I need to readjust the camera or anything, you may see me get up and do that. I'm looking at the forward facing view, which like I said, oh, there goes some nice seagulls. I am no pro at this yet, but I'm sure by the end of the week we'll get it going on to some extent. So usually I don't demonstrate a lot in my classes. I'm there walking around and correcting people. Before the whole COVID, I'd make nice adjustments, actually touching people hands-on. So we're going to see how I do with actually practicing along with you, so you have something to look at and go through with. I would appreciate any comments at the end or any suggestions. Feel free to private message me and let me know how everything's going for you, or just even check in. No problem, Ashley. I look forward to having you. Still trying to get set up. And here we are. So if you have a nice quiet space, you'll see me sideways. You may want to be looking on forward. It's however, whatever suits you this morning. We're just going to begin in a nice and relaxed reclining position. So for some of you, this may mean laying on your back just completely flat. That might feel good. You might need to have your little blanket or pillow under your head. When we're on the beach, I like to have people with their feet together, Supta Baddha Konasana, knees out to the side, and they can kind of get their sand around. But just however and wherever you are, to make yourself nice and comfortable this morning. If you have a little bit of lower back trauma or issues, sometimes just bringing the feet flat and buckling inwards is a little bit easier on the lower back. So whatever feels right for you, just find that posture to begin with. And reclining all the way back and down now, always easy going down. So coming on down to a reclining position, I'm going to have my head turned towards you, so maybe the camera, my phone actually can pick up the sound. And we're just going to begin by sinking into the breath and feeling grounded. So sometimes you might want to place your palms on your belly, sometimes one on the heart, one on the belly, maybe even out to the side. I'm laying on the edge of a pool, so my arms out, feels really nice. But wherever you're at, just begin to sink into the breath. So some nice deep inhales and deep exhales, all the way up through the chest and into the belly. Allowing yourself to just relax, to feel, to come into your body, to sink into your body. Relax the shoulders, relax the back, relax the hips, the knees. If this posture with the legs doesn't suit you, find something else that works. Maybe feet flat, maybe straight out. Wherever you're at, just get yourself nice and comfortable so that you can really begin to tune into the breath. We want to follow the breath like as if it's a wave. Follow it in and follow it out. Being nice and gentle here. What happens is with all the anxiety and all the stress, all the collective panic, we end up holding the breath, being really tight up in here. So through our practice, we want to just find time to set an intention to just release, to follow the breath. So with that being said, continue deeply breathing. Relax the body and relax the mind. We're going to take a few moments to set our intentions for our class today. And your intentions can be whatever you like them to be. It can be staying present, taking this time right now to check out of the media, to check out of the stress, to check out of your to-do list and the uncertainty, and to maybe just check in. Return inwards, return to that ever-present internal knowledge. Feeling supported by the ground beneath you. Maybe your intentions are to stay present, so if you have any of those outside thoughts, acknowledge them, be gentle, and let them blow away. Let them pass. With each exhale, take your time to be here, be now. Maybe your intention is to cultivate health, and maybe you have time now in your life to actually take in good positive information about your body, about what you ingest, about your mind, and you can become healthy using this time that we all have to cultivate health, to cultivate happiness, to cultivate wellness. Maybe that is your intention. Your intention could be love, a little bit of self-love, a little bit of self-gratitude, thanking yourself for your health, for all that you are, for where you are, appreciating yourself. Maybe you need to send some of that love out to somebody that you know. Maybe you need to help raise the vibration of the collective, and you have that good energy, you have that good positive energy, and you know somebody that needs that love, and you can send that to them. So whatever your intentions are today, let's take 3 nice deep inhales and exhales to really cement those intentions. And maybe you connect the palms to the heart or to the belly to really cement this inward. After your last exhale, if your legs are straight out or if they're out to the side, draw them up and bring them up to the chest. We're going to roll around and take a nice little hug, a nice little love through the body. So really massaging the body, massaging the spine, the top of the sacrum rather, down into the mat or into your carpet or your floor, wherever you're at. If you're lucky enough to be outside, wonderful. If not, just enjoy the sound of the seagulls here, knowing that there is nature out there. Return to the nature within yourself. And then from here, we're going to bring both knees nice and close to the center of our body. We're going to take a big inhale and then draw the nose up to the knees. So we want to check in here. So are we holding any tension through the shoulders, through the neck? Can we give ourselves, our body, a nice little positive squeeze, a little bit of love, and see how we feel? We can check in here and then gently relax the shoulder blades back down. While we're here at center, we want to take another inhale so we feel like we're elongating through the spine. And then placing the palms down to the side. Exhale, we're going to drop the knees down to the side. So if you need to readjust, we're taking a gentle spinal twist here. Relaxing the opposite shoulder down. So if your knees are falling to the left, you relax that right shoulder blade back and down towards the earth. Here you can play around. You can either draw the knees nice and close up for a tighter twist, or you can just relax them down towards the end of your mat for a more gentle supine twist. You can turn the head one way, maybe over to the right, maybe up to center, to the left. Just listen to your body. So whatever is calling to you today, listen to your body, relaxing into your twists. These twists are great for digestion. You're massaging the internal organs as your body is contorted in this way. Just a gentle ease to aid digestion, to aid detoxification. Take 3 more nice deep inhales and exhales here. And then very gently, after your last exhale, draw the knees back up to center. You're going to roll around that lower back again, massaging the spine, just find that realignment, and then go ahead and check in again. So maybe we draw the palms around the legs. We see how we can get our nose up to our knees. Some doesn't have to quite touch, just wherever it feels right, where you're just checking in with the back. You're checking in with the shoulders, with the body, and then relaxing again, back down. Actually, we're relaxing to center, so the shoulders and the head come back down. We're going to find that deep inhale in through each vertebrae of the spine, and then when we exhale is when we twist to the opposite direction. So again, you can keep this twist a little bit tight, so the knees closer up to the nose, or just loose, feet down towards the bottom of your mat or your towel or wherever you're laying. You don't have to have any fancy equipment to do yoga. Relax this opposite shoulder, relax it back down. Maybe the other hand with the bent knee can come on top. And if we're feeling rather tight in the hips, that's a-okay. We might not feel it so deep down into the spine. Releasing here through the hips is going to help release the sacrum. So this is a great one for any lower back pain. But really, this gentle twist is just wonderful for detoxifying. So just allow the twist to detoxify the body, but also allow it to detoxify the mind. So anything that does not serve you, take this time to just wring it out, release it out. Three more deep inhales and exhales. And then after your last exhale, gently drawing back to center. Very good. So rolling around that lower back here. What we're going to do now is we're going to draw the right knee nice and close. So drawing the right knee nice and close, place both palms on that right knee. We're going to extend the left leg straight up into the sky. And what I like to do is put a nice deep flex in that foot. That's going to engage through the leg. And then with a big inhale, we exhale, we gently lower that leg down. So see if you can use or light a little fire in the lower belly to allow that leg to lower down. You can't see my leg in frame now, but it's hovering here. So let it hover above the ground and just see if you can engage that core, that belly. Nice little fire here, feeling your inner strength. And then gently release that foot down to the ground. So what we want to do is work on keeping this left leg fairly engaged here. While we draw the right knee up, we can find some organic movement, maybe rolling the knee from side to side. Hi friends, you can come as long as you be a little bit quiet, okay? I've got my sweet little niece and nephew in the background. They're swimming here. So we're going to pull this nice and close. Take a deep inhale in. And then we exhale, open the knee out to the side. What we want to do is ground down. So place that left palm on that left hip. So we're not rolling over into it. We're allowing the core to stay up straight. Deep inhale in, deep exhale out. Getting this gentle hip opener here. Couple more deep breaths. And then we're going to draw the knee back to center. Very good. So maybe we check in again with the knee, drawing it over here to the shoulder, knee to the chest. Maybe we want to check in with the nose again, and then gently release back down. From here, another one of those deep inhales all the way up. And then as we exhale, we're going to roll over and find another deeper spinal twist. So relaxing again that top shoulder. It doesn't have to meet the ground, but just wherever you're getting a nice twist here. And again, if you're tight, I'm tight through my hips. I really feel it here and in the hamstring. But while doing this, you're getting a nice twist down through the back. So relaxing into your twist, again, a deeper twist, allowing the aid of detoxification and wringing out, releasing anything that does not serve you. So even though we're constricted in these twists, you want to take nice deep inhale, nice deep exhale. One more. And then gently rolling back to center. We're going to straighten the top leg straight up.
Let's go.
And grabbing behind the hamstring, grab behind the knee or grab behind the calf. Don't mind my little dolphins back here. My little niece and nephew are playing in the pool. Then from here, rotating the ankle in one direction and the other direction. If you want to, you can keep a slight bend in the knee. If not, you can try to straighten that knee out. If you have really tight muscles in the back body, then you may feel this pretty intensely. while we're keeping that flexed foot, it's also getting down into the IT band here. So that's really good. If you feel that little natural shaking, that's a-okay. That's your body saying, whoa, what's going on? You're trying to break me. Your muscles are. And what you have to do is you have to tell your mind to tell your body to relax, because we're always going forward, forward, forward. We get really tight through this back body. So deep inhales in and deep exhales out. We're going to rotate the ankle in one direction. Rotate the ankle in the opposite direction. Take a deep inhale in, and then we exhale. Pull that leg slightly closer towards you. So maybe that means just right here, just a couple inches. Maybe that means reaching up to the calf or behind the knee or wherever you're at. Just deepen that stretch. And then very slowly, we're going to lower this leg all the way down. And then place both feet flat on the ground, windshield wiper the knees from one side back to center, to the other side back to center. We're going to draw both knees up to the chest again, roll around that lower back, and then placing both palms on the left knee. Extend the right leg straight up to the sky this time, and then very slowly lower that leg all the way down, releasing it down to the ground. Let it hover, and then gently release. Take a deep inhale in. We're going to just find some organic movement here in this opposite knee.
I don't know what that thing means.
And then placing that right palm on the right hip, open the left knee out to the side. So getting a nice stretch down here. Take a deep breath in and out. Opening up gently through the left side. Again, we're trying to keep the belly, so you maybe keep it slightly engaged so it faces up to the sky. You're not rolling over off onto the side. You just really want to get a gentle opening through this left hip here. Another deep inhale in. Exhale out. And then gently drawing this knee up to center. We're going to take a full inhale, elongate through the spine. And then when we exhale, we grab onto that left knee with the right palm, roll all the way over into your spinal twist on the opposite side. So taking a nice spinal twist over here, and again noticing if one side is different from the other. Being gentle here in the body, being gentle in the mind, and relaxing into it. Allowing yourself to release anything that does not serve you, to bring in happiness, to bring in joy. Breathing fully and deeply. Take 2 more deep inhales and exhales here, feeling this nice spinal twist.
Bug. Where's my goggles? Some over there. Yeah.
And then we're going to gently release back to center. So pulling this knee nice and close, we're going to straighten that left leg straight up overhead. Again, nice deep flex in that foot. It's going to help get down into that IT band. A lot of us are really tight, so if we need to leave a slightly bent knee, that's a-okay, but eventually we're going to work on straightening that knee out, opening the back of that leg there. If you feel a little shaking, woo, that's natural, that's a-okay. We're going to very gently rotate the ankle in one direction and rotate the ankle in the opposite direction. Take a deep inhale in, and then as you exhale, deepen that stretch. So maybe it means you grab up the calf, or maybe just up the knee, or maybe it's just very slight for you. Maybe this is rather intense, and so you just hang out here wherever you need to, and take a deep breath in. and out. And very nice, very gently here, we're going to release our palms and lower the legs. So be easy, be breezy, engage that lower core, and gently release that foot all the way down. We're going to take a nice big stretch, draw the arms up overhead, full body, good morning stretch, reach, 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 reach. Really elongate through the body, and then just relax down for a moment and take a notice. Do we feel definitely relaxed? Are we feeling one side? Are we feeling longer? Just tune back in. How are we feeling here? Full inhale, full exhale. And then very gently we're going to plant the feet back down and roll over to one side to come all the way up. Hi, my little niece and nephew. Are you guys being good? As long as you guys be really quiet, I'll let you stay down here, okay?
Okay.
Awesome. I got Bo and Charlie, my niece and nephew, out here swimming in the pool, and they promised to be very quiet, so if anything, they make me happy, so hope they make you happy too. Gonna grab a sip of coffee. Good morning, everybody. We are up, we are at it. So if you'd like to find a crisscross position, Sukhasana, what we can do is just cross the legs. We call this easy pose. If you've had kids, you know this posture. We call it crisscross applesauce. If your hips are rather tight and your knees are tipping up and you're hunching a little bit, that's okay, that's normal. That happens if we get rather tight. We're not used to sitting in this position down on the ground. What we're going to do is grab a pillow from your couch, grab a blanket, a beach towel, anything. You're just going to place it underneath your hips so that you can sit up. By raising the hips up a little bit, it's going to be a little bit easier down through the hips, a little bit more comfortable. It's going to help lengthen up through the spine here. So raise the hips as much as needed so that you're not so hunched. And it may not be, you may not need anything at all, but it still feels pretty nice. So making sure we're sitting on top of our sit bones, nice and high. We're going to begin with a gentle roll of the neck and head. So rolling the neck, rolling the head. Be easy here, be breezy here. We've got a nice little breeze out here on St. George Island. You can see the oleanders rolling around, the water swaying. Just relaxing. Noticing if you're holding any tension up here in the neck. And see if you can release a little bit more. So finding the opposite direction now.
Hey, Sam.
Hey, baby. You want to come do some yoga with me?
No.
Okay. Well, then y'all just keep swimming and playing, but don't make too many splashes, okay?
What's that yoga mat for?
For my yoga video. And very good. Coming back to center here. We're going to release the palms. Big inhale all the way up. Exhale. Drop the right palm to the left knee and find a nice spinal twist. So what you want to do is turn your body. You can kind of use your palm to crank it down and return to the back, allowing a nice turn through that cervical vertebrae as well. And then coming back up to center. Big inhale, shoulder blades down the back, but we're still finding nice length through the sides. Exhale, find the opposite direction. Nice twist in, palms come all the way up, let the palms meet, and we're going to come down through the center. So bowing forward, and this can be wherever you feel it. So if you're feeling it a little bit tight in the hips, maybe you're just right here, maybe you need to come all the way down forward, relaxing forward. So just feeling grounded here. Maybe take this as a moment to reflect inward, take it as a moment to return to your intentions, take a moment to just breathe, to feel down, to feel connected. And then gently returning back up. We're going to switch the cross of our legs because what we do on one side, we must do on the other side. So releasing the palms all the way up. Big inhale in, nice length through the spine, and then exhaling, right palm to left knee. You can see if you can turn the head towards the back, getting another extension through the spine. And releasing back up, opposite direction. Releasing back down through the spine. And then coming all the way up, let the palms meet. Bring it down through the mind's eye, down to the heart center. We're going to bow forward over the hips on this side. So again, you may just be right here and feel it through the hips. You may be able to come all the way down and forward. Wherever you feel it, wherever you're at is exactly where you're meant to be. So just stay there. Deeply breathing. Take this as a time to reflect inwards, to return to those intentions, to find joy, to find happiness, find whatever you need to find. And gently coming all the way up. Very nice. We're going to remove our pillow, our blanket, or wherever we're at. We're going to just come onto all fours, a tabletop position. So let me get into position here for you. Get my hair falling out. And coming forward. So we're going to begin with our palms directly underneath our shoulders, our knees underneath the hips, and untuck the toes. So find a nice little pat through the toes, nice little foot massage here. Let's just start with some organic movement. So rolling around one direction and coming forward the other direction. Sitting back, pressing forward. Just find whatever feels nice for you today. So you might need to just listen to the body, check in here. Very good. And then coming back to center, we're going to take the right palm. We're going to extend it out like we're shaking somebody's hand. And then we're going to take the left leg and press it back. So we want to engage through that core. Take a deep breath. And when we're ready, we're going to open the arm and leg out to the side. And then once they're out here at the side, we're going to engage that core. And we're going to draw some little circles. So circles in one direction, circles back to center, and in the opposite direction. You bring the arm and leg back forward. We're going to bend that back foot and just see if we can reach around and meet those back toes. So we're getting a little quad stretch here. We might meet sometimes, we might not meet sometimes. That's a-okay. Release the arm and leg back forward and gently release and shake it out again. So nice little movement here. And finding the opposite side. So left hand comes forward, right toes go back. Engage that core, holding it. Big inhale in, open the arm and leg. And then when you're ready, drawing little circles here. And circles the opposite direction. Draw that arm and leg back forward. We're going to bend that back foot. Maybe we meet those toes. Maybe we just reach towards those toes and see where we're at. If we can, we get a good little quad stretch. Gently straighten the arm and leg back out. And release it down. Again, shaking it out. From here, we're going to find a gentle cat and cow. So big inhale, we drop the belly, arch the back. Exhale, we press up through cat. So feel free to find this at your own speed. Of inhale, we drop and arch the belly. Exhale, we tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. Nice stretch through those shoulder blades. Your inhales and exhales may be a little bit faster or slower than mine, so whatever your pace is, just find that. Getting a nice movement of synovial fluid through that spine, so thinking a body in motion stays in motion. And very good. From here, we're going to spread our knees nice and wide, and you can either leave those toes together in the back, or you can spread them out, find more of a frog-like position. Whatever is suited to you. If your knees are on a hardwood floor or a tile floor, maybe you spread out a blanket, maybe you go long ways on your mat so that your knees can go into the ground. Spread the knees nice and wide. We're going to walk the palms forward and melt the heart down. Maybe you want to relax the forehead to your towel or pillow, or maybe it can go to the palms or all the way down to the ground. Connecting, releasing forward. So when we're in these deep hip openers, we're getting into areas that we store trauma and emotion, the psoas, tightness. This is like where we have those gut instincts. All those little muscles are connected into this area. So if anything arises, you feel emotional or something like that, just meet it with nice positive breaths, nice good prana, nice good inhales and exhales here. 2 more deep inhales and exhales. And then gently press back into the palms and coming all the way up. Very good. We're going to draw the knees together, come into just a gentle child's pose where we walk the palms back out and forward again. From here, elongate through the spine. We're going to walk the palms over to that left side. You press through that right side body so that you can get a nice stretch through the side body here. Fully breathing. Inhale and exhale. Walk those palms back to center and find the opposite side. So walking the palms over to the right. Press through that left side body, getting a nice stretch through the side body.
No, let it sink, because I can't really.
Walking the palms back to center. We press all the way back up. We're going to bring the palms about a palm print ahead of where they are in tabletop position. And we're going to go into our first downward dog of the day. So pressing the palms forward, spread those fingers, press the toes, glutes go up. Let's see. The tailbone goes up, legs press towards the back. Feel free to walk the dog, so bending or straightening knees. They want to be famous. Very good. We're going to look forward to our palms and take a nice slow walk all the way forward. If we have any lower back pain, we can bend the knees generously here to protect the lower back. Forward bends are rather intense on the sacrum area. So depending on where you are, if you want to get a nice stretch through the legs, you can straighten them out a little bit. But if you have had any trauma in this area here, then bend the knees nice and deep. Lower the head, shake the head yes, shake the head no. Let's walk the palms over to that left side. Take a deep breath.
Did you get the goggles?
Coming back to center to the right side. Take a deep breath. Coming back to center. And very slowly rising all the way up. Bring the shoulder blades up and down the back. I'll face you for this one. Very good. We are up. We are at it. So give it a little shake out. Very nice. I know you can't really see my head here, but that's okay. As long as I don't fall into the pool, we'll be good. So now that we're up and we're at it, we're going to go ahead and do a little balancing pose. And I'm going to suggest that you do not look at the camera for this because we got little fishies swimming around. We got wind, trees swaying. You've got me, I may sway too. But we're going to go ahead and get our right foot. Actually, let's start with the left foot. We always do our right side first. So let's do our left side first. You want to switch it up in the mind sometimes. Stay strong here. So get your left foot nice and planted down. And what you can do if you need a little bit extra balance here is you can leave all 10 toes to the ground. And this is where you just test your balance. Or you can bring the foot to the ankle or calf. Or if you're ready, you're more practiced, so if you feel pretty limber, you want to go for it today. You bring the foot all the way up above that knee. The important thing here is that we don't put pressure on this knee. That knee is only meant to go forward and back, so we put pressure on it sideways. That's when we tear the meniscus. We have little problems there. So engaging, pressing the energy forward and up, palms come to heart center. Take a deep breath here. And when you're ready, you're going to grow our tree. So you spread your arms out wherever you're at. I'm like actually in the tree here, which is fantastic. And then if you want to try a challenge, you release the knee. We're going to straighten and bring back, straighten, bring back. One last time, straighten and lower down. Very good. And let's try the opposite side. So placing down through the right foot, bring the left toes all the way up, all the way to the calf, or up above the knee, wherever you're at today. Palms to heart center, finding your balance here. So again, don't look at the camera because we got little fishies swimming around. Palms to heart center. Whenever you're ready, work on your drishti, so maybe a focal point in your room or somewhere else that you can focus on, helping our balance. If you're not used to balancing, you can always find a chair or a couch, something nearby. We're going to grow our tree. I am actually up in the tree. And then we're gonna release down to try the challenge. Lower the arms, release the knee, straighten the leg, and bend it back. Straighten and bend, straighten and release. Very good. Release the palms, big inhale all the way up, and exhale, forward fold. Go ahead and shake the head yes, go ahead and shake the head no, and releasing back up. From here, you're gonna turn sideways, so I'm gonna just face you here, nice and wide legs. If you turn your palms out to the side, your feet are gonna be beneath your palms. So your arms are longer than you think they are. So take a big inhale in. We're gonna exhale, forward fold. You wanna press those hamstrings out to the back so you're getting a nice good stretch down through the hammies. Release your palms down. If they did not meet the ground, that's okay. Maybe you come near a couch or a chair, you release down right here. Maybe you place the palms on the quads. Maybe the knees are all the way down. Releasing the head, the neck. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. We're gonna walk the palms over to the right side and take a deep breath. Walk the palms back to center and to the left side. Take a deep breath. Walk the palms back to center. We're gonna plant the right palm down, draw the left fingertips up to the sky. So nice thoracic twist here. Work on keeping those legs straight. Sometimes they get a little bent one way or the other. Lower it down. Find the opposite palm up to the sky. Take a deep breath. And lower it down. From here, we're gonna draw the feet in nice and close. So this is Malasana. Sometimes you find it here, sometimes you can find it here. Depending on how tight your legs, your calves are, your feet may come up. Some people have a nice deep baby squat where their feet are flat on the ground. Mine do not do that. So wherever you're at, find a nice deep squat. Bring those palms to heart center. So you can either stay here in your Malasana, in your squat, or you can try a little bit of a challenge today. Maybe light a little fire. What you're gonna do is we're gonna do arm balance, by the way. Bring the palms flat. You're gonna bring the knees, and they can come up into the armpits, or they can come onto the outsides of the knees. What you're gonna do is just practicing lifting one toe at a time. The little trick here is looking forward, not looking beneath you under your toes, because you might do a forward roll, and that happens. If this is not in your practice, then again, just find your squat, taking those deep internal baby breaths. And then once you've tried your balance, maybe you release all the way down again. We're gonna roll forward. Bring your feet flat on the ground. And since we're by a pool, we're on an island, we're gonna do a little bit of boat pose. So engaging back, if you have a really hard ground, maybe you double up on the mat, maybe you get your blanket again to go under the tush. Feet come up. If you want to try a little bit more of a challenge, you release the palm, and we're gonna take some little dips with the toes. So engage that core, toes drop, one at a time. Dip, dip, dip. Evening it out here. And then if you'd like to go for the full posture, you straighten the legs and you straighten the arms. Wherever you're at, it's where you're meant to be. Release the feet. We're gonna engage the core and release slowly all the way down. Very nice. So coming down onto your backs with your feet flat, come back into frame here for you. Draw your heels nice and close up to your glutes. Release the shoulder blades down the back. Big inhale. Exhale, we press up into our bridge pose. So finding that bridge pose nice and high. Core is engaged, glutes are engaged. And gently release it down. Windshield wiper the knees from one side to the other side, back up again. We're going to do this 2 more times. This time, up into our bridge, and then we're going to try our challenge. We're going to put one foot up in the sky, and then see if we can draw little circles with that foot. And circles the opposite way. And then lower it down, release it down. Windshield wiper the knees from one side to the other side. Coming back up. And then what we do on one side, we must do on the other. So big inhale, exhale, pressing up into that bridge, lifting that foot nice and high, and then rolling it around a nice little circle. And then circles the opposite way. Nice high glute, engage that core, engage those buttocks. Lower it down, very good. Release the legs from one side to the other side, and gently release. Drawing the knees. Okay, you guys. Can you guys play down the other end and be very quiet? Thank you. Very good. And then we're going to draw the knees back up. Roll around that lower back. We're going to dip our feet up to the sky. So you can either grab onto the outside of the ankles, onto the outside of the toes, or outside of the feet. Let that tailbone be long. So finding your happy baby pose here, and maybe rolling from side to side, finding a little happiness. Drawing one foot up nice and high, drawing the other foot up nice and high. Just relaxing here. When you're ready, releasing the feet all the way down to the ground and straightening them out nice and long. Take a moment to do any other postures today that you need to, that maybe are calling to you, any other stretches that you need to do. I'm going to get us out of the pool area so we can have a little bit of a meditation time. So I'm going to walk us down to the dock, which is going to be very nice and serene. Good job, you guys. Bye now. Great job. I'll come hang out with you, don't worry. So while you're getting ready to settle down, just go ahead and straighten your legs straight out. Get your shoulders relaxed down your back. This is the best time of day, the best time of yoga is your shavasana, is your final resting pose where you can really just soak in all the benefits of your yoga, all the benefits of your breathing, all the benefits of your mindfulness. Turning us around here so we can kind of just hear the sound of the water. While you're getting yourself nice and comfortable, take a deep, deep inhale in. Make sure it's the deepest breath you've taken all day. Fully inhale, open the mouth. Exhale it out. And then let's do that one more time now that we know what's coming. Deep inhale all the way in. Open the mouth. Exhale it out. Very nice. So getting set up for your shavasana where you lay completely down. Relaxing here. Release now down through the feet, relaxing the toes, release the ankles. Relax down through the calves, relax down through the knees, the hamstrings, the quads, releasing the hips, releasing the belly. Sink down through each vertebrae of the spine. Feeling yourself becoming heavy like an anchor, maybe sink down below the beach, below the waves. Find yourself at a seafloor. Release the shoulders, the arms, the forearms, the neck. Release the jaw, the face. Relaxing all the way down. Be easy with the breath. Be easy with the mind. So if you have those outside thoughts, they're coming up, acknowledge them. Let them bubble back to the surface while you remain below. Sinking down even deeper, finding peace, finding relaxation. Take this time to breathe. Take this time to just be. Very gently now, take a deeper breath in. Feel yourself bubbling back to the surface and your fingers and toes coming back to life here. Maybe we find some organic movement, feeling the sensations of the lower body, feeling the sensations of the upper body. Maybe find a smile on the face, and then very gently we roll over to one side. So finding yourself here, take a moment to harness this moment, take a moment to soak in all the benefits of your yoga, and then very gently coming all the way up to a seated position. Sitting up nice and tall. One last time, we're going to release the palms down to the side. Big inhale all the way up. Let the palms meet, come down to the forehead. May we have peace in our thoughts, draw the palms to the mouth. May we have peace in our words, and draw the palms to our hearts. May we have peace in our hearts, and namaste. And good morning, and thank you for joining me for our practice today. It was very eventful as we had little swimmers come join us, but hey, they bring joy, they bring happiness. We're very fortunate to be here on St. George Island, where we are pretty much in self-quarantine. I'm very fortunate to have a family member rent a huge, beautiful house. Future classes may be on my front porch, which is still nice, but the neighbors are doing construction, so we weren't able to do it today, and we can be out here with the seagulls and the bay, the birds. Very, very lucky. So everybody, please stay safe and social distance, do all the things, do all the right things. Remember, just a gentle reminder that the information diet you're bringing into your mind can really affect you. So if you're overindulging in that and getting into the panic or getting into the negativity, maybe limit that back. Maybe find yourself a nice yoga video. Maybe check into some lives, and I'll post some more stuff about the beach and the bay and what's going on here. Just keeping a healthy body, keeping a healthy mind. We all have this opportunity here to do right and to do better by ourselves. So this is your choice, what you consume mentally, physically during this quarantine is very much has effect on how you feel. So join me for some more yoga. Tomorrow I'm going to have a live Zoom class, and that is actually for money, no distractions. It's $10. It's going to be where you log into Zoom and I actually see you, so to be more of my usual teaching style, where I am strictly instructing and talking to you just like as if you have taken a class with me before. So if you're interested in that, send me a message and I'll get you the link. We'll do Venmo. I am accepting donations since I am currently unemployed from beach yoga, as well as Patty's Raw Bar. Everything down here has been pretty much shut down, but you know, I can't complain because I do have my family, I have my health, I have a virtual class now, which is so exciting. So thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. My family appreciates it. And I will see you next free live donation appreciated class is Saturday morning, 9 a.m. So it's going to take place of my usual beach yoga class, and I'll try to find another beautiful location to bring you to while you're in your home staying safe, maybe not able to get out to nature like this. I'll try to bring that to you. So thank you so much, and I will see you next time. If you found value in this class, please do share. It really helps me out, really helps my family, and just everybody wishing you and sending you love, sending you good vibes, sending you health. Be safe, be happy. Namaste.